Pascal's law, multiplication of force. Pascal's law reveals the basic principle of how fluid power systems perform useful work. This law can be stated as follows. Pressure applied to a confined fluid is transmitted undiminished in all directions throughout the fluid and acts perpendicular to the surface in contact with the fluid. This bottle is filled with liquid that is non-compressible. A 10 pounds force is applied to a stopper with an area of 1 square inch, results in 10 pounds force on every square inch of the container wall. If the bottom has an area of 20 square inch and each square inch is pushed by a 10 pounds of force, the entire bottom receives a 200 pounds push. Pascal's law applied to a simple hydraulic jack. An input force of 10 pounds on a 1 square inch piston develops a pressure of 10 pounds per square inch throughout the container. This pressure will support a 100 pounds weight if this is a 10 square inch piston. The forces are proportional to the piston areas. Smaller force applied on smaller area gets multiplied and acts on larger force acting on larger area. The above figure shows how Pascal's law can be applied to produce a useful amplified output force. Applications of Pascal's law: hand operated hydraulic jack, which consists of an handle, a pump piston, two check valves, one bleed valve, oil tank, load cylinder, unload. A hand force is applied at point A of handle ABC, which is pivoted at point C. The piston rod of the pump cylinder is pinned to the input handle of the pump piston at point B. The pump cylinder contains a small diameter piston that is free to move up and down. The piston and rod are rigidly connected together. When the handle is pulled up, the piston rises and creates a vacuum in the space below it. As a result, the atmospheric pressure forces the oil to leave the oil tank and flow through check valve 1 to fill the void created below the pump piston. This is the suction process. A check valve allows flow to pass in only one direction as indicated by the arrow. When the handle is pushed down, oil is ejected from the small diameter pump cylinder and it flows through check valve 2 and enters the bottom end of the large diameter load cylinder. The load cylinder is similar in construction to the pump cylinder and contains a piston connected to a rod. Pressure builds up below the load piston and equals the pressure generated by the pump piston. The pressure generated by the pump piston equals the force applied to the pump piston rod divided by the area of the pump piston. The load that can be lifted equals the product of the pressure and the area of the load piston. Also, each time when the input handle is cycled up and down, a specified volume of oil is ejected from the pump to raise the load cylinder a given distance. The bleed valve is a hand-operated valve which, when opened, allows the load to be lowered by bleeding oil from the load cylinder back to the oil tank. Next, second application, air to hydraulic pressure booster, which comprises of air piston, air valve, retractable short stroke piston, clamp, workpiece and a machine tool table. This device is used for converting shop air into higher hydraulic pressure needed for operating hydraulic cylinders requiring small to medium volumes of higher pressure oil. It consists of a cylinder containing a large diameter air piston driving a small diameter hydraulic piston that is actually a long rod connected to the piston. Any shop equipped with an airline can obtain smooth, efficient hydraulic power from an air to hydraulic pressure booster hooked into the airline. The alternative would be a complete hydraulic system including expensive pumps and high pressure valves. Other benefits include space savings and low operating and maintenance costs. Figure shows an application where an air to hydraulic pressure booster supplies high pressure oil to a hydraulic cylinder whose short stroke piston is used to clamp a workpiece to a machine tool table. Since shop air pressure normally operates at 100 pounds per square inch, a pneumatically operated clamp would require an excessively large cylinder to rigidly hold the workpiece where it is being machined. Let us assume that the air piston has 10 square centimeter area and is subjected to a 10 bar air pressure. This produces a 1000 Newton force on the booster's hydraulic piston. Thus, if the area of the booster's hydraulic piston is 1 square centimeter, the hydraulic oil pressure is 100 bar. As per Pascal's law, this produces 100 bar of oil at the short stroke piston of the hydraulic clamping cylinder mounted on the machine tool table.